There's an invasion happening and they're trying to take over Star Wars. They're trying to bring girls into it. Wow, let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Junk Room. It's me, Junkman, coming back at you. And boy, am I angry today because can you believe it? After 55 years of loving Star Wars, can you believe it? They're trying, and they're trying hard to turn Star Wars, my beloved Star Wars, into a girl brand. Oh, now, growing up in the 80s, I witnessed this with He-Man. That's right, I used to come on every day and watch He-Man, and guess what I saw in He-Man? A bunch of dang men. I didn't see any girls in He-Man at all, and when I went back to school, we talked about He-Man's latest episode. And who did I talk to this with? Boys. Girls didn't know nothing about He-Man. They wanted to talk about Smurf-ass latest hairdo. But we wanted to talk about He-Man. And then one day, in the summer of 1985, I came home from school, and what did I see on my TV? He-Man was hanging out with a chick, a sister, She-Ra. Oh, couldn't you believe it? Then you went to school the next day, and all the girls were talking about, oh, we like He-Man, we like She-Ra. Get over yourself. I have been a fan of Star Wars since 1976, and I can tell you this, I've never once in my life seen a Star Wars fan that's a female. No. 1976, none. Didn't see a one. 1978, didn't see any. 1980, Empire Strikes Back came out. Went to the movie theater. It was packed. Every seat sold out. Guess what? Not one girl. Not one girl there. Return of the Jedi came out. Guess what? Another packed house. And guess what? I thought I saw a girl there, but it was just a guy with long hair. It was the 80s. I've never seen a girl that likes Star Wars. And I posted this on Twitter the other day. See? And some people didn't hear me right. They started saying, my wife likes Star Wars. Bull crap. Your wife doesn't like Star Wars. Girls don't like Star Wars. Girls like girly stuff. They like The Notebook. They like the Twilight Saga. Yeah, they like to see pale vampires kissing each other. We don't like that in Star Wars. They're already trying to sneak witches into my Star Wars. And soon, when the girls take over, they're going to start bringing in pale vampires. Do you want that in your Star Wars? I know I don't want it. But even when the prequels came out, I heard it when the prequels came out. My sister liked Star Wars. No, she didn't. No girl likes Star Wars. Star Wars is a boy brand. It always will be a boy brand if I have anything to do with it. I know Kathleen Kennedy and our army trying to turn it into a girl movie, bringing in Rey and, I don't know, that other brown hair girl from Rogue One, the other brown hair girl from Solo. I can't keep up. They all got brown hair. Then you got Ahsoka running around with a lightsaber that has no color to it. Look, do we want girls in our fandom? No, we don't. We have gone this long. We've gone 49 years since the day Star Wars came out with no girls. No girls. You know why? Because it's our sanctuary. Sure, we go home, we get nagged, oh, why didn't you do this? Why'd you spend your money on that action figure? Don't buy action figures, buy me roses. No. So, we have our sanctuary. Hey, while you in the kitchen doing your girl thing, whatever you do in there, we're going to go to Star Wars conventions. I went to 3 Star Wars conventions just last year. Guess what I didn't see there? I didn't see no girls. I didn't see one girl. I know you're going to get on your Twitter. You're going to get on your comment section. You're going to say, well, Junkman, my girlfriend likes Star Wars. Well, your girlfriend's got a dick. Yeah, your trans girlfriend doesn't count as a girl. Girls don't like Star Wars. I don't know how many times I got to say it. And I know, oh, my wife like, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. You're just trying to make yourself look special. Like you found the rare diamond in the rough. No, you didn't. You didn't. Now, we're going to talk more about Star Wars and what's going to happen if girls do take it over. But I want to tell you about something special. That's right. Something special in the junk room. You know what we got? No, we've had shirts. Guess what we got now? Our own coffee. Check this out.
Do you like coffee? Well, believe it or not, Junkman's got his own coffee now.
That's right. We have our own coffee now. Oh, it's going to be so good. Do you like coffee? I think you do. Tests show that a lot of people like coffee. Even people that normally don't drink coffee, they do inquire the taste of coffee. And today, I got some new coffee that's exclusive just for the junk room. Yeah, can you believe it? And what is this? Well, it's called Junkman's Burnt Ass Coffee. Why is it called that? Because it tastes
like burnt ass. Do you like your coffee to taste like a burnt ass? Well, now you can have it with burnt ass. You don't believe that some people really like this coffee? Well, here's some testimonials from people that's not being paid to say that they like the coffee. That's what I call some tasty coffee.
You gotta say it tastes like burnt ass coffee.
Burnt ass coffee. That's what I call some tasty
Burnt ass coffee, that's the flavor.
Now that's what I call some burnt ass coffee. Is that right?
Now that's what I call some burnt ass coffee. Oh boy, that's some burnt ass coffee.
That's hot. See, people really like the coffee. They're not just saying that. They really mean that they like it. They like the coffee. Would my brother lie to you? Get it today. Junkman's burnt ass coffee. It tastes just like a burnt ass.
Ceiling's right. Man, that looks like some good coffee. Now, do we want girls coming to our conventions? Let's say girls start showing up at the Star Wars convention. What does that mean? First, the convention starts at 10. The girls aren't going to show it till about 11, 11:30. And then by 12, they're going to be whining, let's go home. Let's go watch Titanic. And then, when you want to go to the bathroom, all the lines are going to be huge. Girls are going to be in the way, standing. We don't want girls at our conventions. Trust me, you don't. Sure, there's some paid ones that come there and dress all sexy, and that's okay. We want to see sexy girls. We want to see girls with big ass boobies and showing their belly and stuff. That's what we like when we go to cons. We don't want to see our wife big, saggy titties. No, we don't. We want to see cosplay girls that we don't know. And then you should get, if girls started going to cons, they're going to be all snobby girls, and they're not going to talk to guys like us. They're going to act like online. Oh, I love you guys. I love you nerdy guys with your dad bodies. And then you get out. You get out to the con, and oh, he touched me inappropriately. He grabbed my cooter. Oh, we don't, just going to bring trouble. And like I said, the girls starting getting involved, liking Star Wars. What's going to happen then? They're going to start writing Star Wars. They're going to start wanting to direct. They're going to want to direct a Star Wars movie. Can you believe that? If writing ain't bad enough, they're going to want to get behind the... You're going to get Star Wars made on a phone. Yeah. And they're not even going to use landscape mode. No. They're going to film they're going to... Star Wars is going to turn into TikTok. Do you want that? Do you want Star Wars to be TikTok? I know I don't want Star Wars to be TikTok. I don't want anything to be TikTok. Oh, and then Kathleen Kennedy's probably going to have her OnlyFans page. Are you going to pay to see Kathleen Kennedy's OnlyFans? I might pay for that, just for the story. Just so I have something to talk about. Now, girls into Star Wars, it's just boggles. Let's say they start making movies. Well, let's say what if girls start running Star Wars, start writing Star Wars, directing Star Wars, heaven forbid, producing Star Wars? Then what are we going to do? What are we going to do then? What kind of movies are we going to get? Now we got this great series of movies. We got the story of Luke Skywalker, the prequels, even this. We got great Star Wars now. What's going to happen when the girls take it over? Like I said, you're going to get some pale-skinned vampires. That's for dang sure. You can count on that right there. You're going to get romantic stories. Oh, Anakin Skywalker found this notebook of the time he was in love with Padme and wrote these letters to him, and it's gonna be sappy. We're gonna get sappy Star Wars. We don't want sappy Star Wars. We want killing. We want lightsabers that call body parts. We don't want girls in our Star Wars. And let's say these girls start acting like they like Star Wars, and you're living with one of them once a month. Once a month, they're gonna be like, I hate Star Wars. They're gonna say, I hate Star Wars, and you're gonna say, well, I hate that you're out of the kitchen. Oh, Star Wars is not for girls. Star Wars has never been for girls. George Lucas isn't a girl. George Lucas ain't got no titties. George Lucas ain't got no... Well, he might have some old man titties, but he ain't got no woman titties. Star Wars isn't for girls. Star Wars has never been for girls. Star Wars should never be for girls. Are you going to call me a gatekeeper? I know you're going to do it. You're going to say, Junkman, you're a gatekeeper. That's damn right. I got a big-ass padlock on the gate, and guess what it says? Girls ain't allowed. This is our club. Star Wars is for boys. Star Wars is a boys' club. Always have been, always will be. I know, again, you're going to say, my sister like Padme. My mother like Princess Leia. No. I've never seen, I know, I've seen some photoshops of girls photoshopped into cons and dressed up like Star Wars characters and stuff, but that's not true. That's not true at all. Now, they're going to come at me with this. I know. Council Junkman, they're going to come after me hard on this one and say, hey, Star Wars is for everybody. Star Wars is for everybody. No, it's not. You know who it's not for? Those that walk around poked out all the time. Star Wars is not for girls. What is for girls? I'll tell you what's for girls. The Notebook, Titanic, a vacuum cleaner, maybe a mop bucket, a spatula. See what else is for girls. I don't know. They like a bunch of stupid shit. They probably like Friends. They go, oh, I hope Monica shows up on Star Wars. No, we don't want Monica in our Star Wars. It's going to get so bad that the Star Wars, they're going to make a Star Wars movie, take John Williams out of it, and you're going to get Taylor Swift. Your Star Wars is going to look something like this. Now let me say this again and clear, because again I said it on Twitter and you guys wouldn't listen to me. You came up with all this bullshit about, oh, my this. Girls don't like Star Wars. They don't act like they like Star Wars. They never said they like Star Wars, and it's not made for them. If you're a girl and you're watching this, I know you're not watching it. Girls don't watch my channel. I got the data that shows it. Girls don't like toys. They don't like men that collect toys. They don't like Star Wars. They don't like lightsabers. They don't like Han Solo's pistols. Girls don't even like gaffy sticks. Girls don't like gaffy sticks. They don't like to see aliens running around. They don't like to see lightsaber fights. Girls don't want to see stupid. Oh, I tell you what, Saturday, you want to go to the comic book store, look at some Star Wars toys and stuff? Well, you can't go. Why? Because your girlfriend wants to take you to the Star Wars pumpkin patch. That's right. Now the Star Wars is popular by girls. They're opening a Star Wars pumpkin patch. No. Guys like Star Wars. Girls like pumpkin patches. They don't go together. You never, ever see a guy at a pumpkin patch unless he's with a girl. You never see a guy nobody calls up your buddy and says, hey, you want to go to the pumpkin patch this weekend? No, that's what they're trying to turn Star Wars into. They're trying to turn Star Wars into a damn pumpkin patch. Do you want to do that? Do you want to, what your girls doing this weekend? You hanging out with your girlfriends? What y'all doing? We're going to see the latest Star Wars movie. Oh, God, well, I can't go now. Why? Because they're going to be talking and yapping during the whole movie. You know they're going to do it. Yappy, 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 yappy. What's that droid's name? Where did that droid come from? Why is Anakin missing an arm? Why is Luke Skywalker? Oh, watch the dang movie. It all explains itself if you watch the movie. But no. I quit watching football. You know why? Girls started acting like they liked football. Oh, why is he running around with that pigskin? I don't know. I'm just getting aggravated here because they're trying to ruin my Star Wars, my boys club. A lot of you are not going to admit this. You're not going to admit it. You're going to see this video, Junkman teasing, Junkman's joking around, Junkman's trolling the internet again, but I'm not. You know it's true. You don't want to say it because the girl might hear you. But no, girls don't like Star Wars. They did this with Marvel. Remember the MCU? Now they made it the MCU. I love the Marvel movies. I went to see all the movies Marvel stood in line. Love the Marvel movies, and guess what? They added a dang girl in it. The first Marvel movie I've ever seen with a girl in it, her name was Captain Marvel. They even took the name Marvel, the Marvel Universe, Captain Marvel. Made her the best of all. She can outdo them all. Yeah, and people went to see the movie, and I said, don't go see that movie. Don't go see that movie. They're gonna ruin it if you do. You're gonna get girls starting to go. And then Marvel came out. It was a hit. Then they started making everything after that was all girl stuff. I don't want to see a girl superhero. Girls can't beat up Thanos. It just drives me crazy. But luckily, the new Captain Marvel movie or something tanked, and people are starting to realize. The girls didn't show up for it because girls don't like it. Girls don't like it. Again, what do girls like? They like prissy stuff. They like to comb their hair. They like to buy training bras. I don't know why you got to train to wear a bra, but that's what they do. Girls don't like Star Wars. I've said it 100 times. I'll say it 200 times. Girls don't like Star Wars. Oh. Please, can't we have something? Can't we have something for the boys? Made by boys, for the boys. They try to do this with toys. Oh, those toys aren't for boys. Those toys are for girls. Or anybody can play with action figures. Anybody can play with a Tonka truck. Girls don't play with metal trucks. They don't play with Tonka trucks. Then they try to do that with video games. Oh, you don't make that character sexy. Girls might want to play it. Girls don't play video games. If a girl plays a video game, yes, Candy Crush. Girls don't play video games. I've never seen a girl play Pitfall. I've never seen a girl play Pitfall. Getting so aggravated here. Now they're trying to do it with the movies. They did it with video games, they did it with toys, and now they're going to do it with my Star Wars. Let's open the door. Let's bring the girls in. Come on, girls. Come on, come on. You ruined everything else. Come on. You know, the best Star Wars character of them all? You know who it is? You know who the best female Star Wars character of all? Aunt Beru. Aunt Beru. Why? Because she's in the kitchen most of the movie doing what a girl's supposed to do. Giving the boys blue milk. Cooking food. Getting ready. I'm just getting so aggravated for this. I can't take it anymore. Can't take it anymore. Come here. Come here. Girls don't like Star Wars.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.